neighborhood in Lahore, where according to a spokesperson of the Lahore Police Department, there was an explosion. And then you have the second incident in the Gari Shaho neighborhood in Lahore. There's some gunfire happening there. There are reports that these two mosques are Ahmadi mosques, the minority Ahmadi sect. The Ahmadis have about 4 million members in Pakistan. There's reports oftentimes that they're discriminated against throughout the country, but attacks like this, violent attacks like this, are extremely, extremely rare. At the core of their conflict, the Ahmadi conflict with mainstream Muslims, is their belief that the founder of their sect, a man by the name of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, was a prophet. Now, mainstream Muslims, especially Sunni Muslims here in Pakistan, do not believe that. Again, there are reports often that they're discriminated against in various communities, but again, these types of attacks, violent attacks, extremely rare. So again, two incidents, one an explosion, it was reported to be an Ahmadi mosque, and then in a separate location you have gunfire. The gunfire is continuing, as you see the pictures unfold from the Geo, and we're tracking things, trying to gather as much information as possible. Police have confirmed 2 injuries, but this event is still unfolding. We're trying to gather more information to get it to you as soon as we can again.
How much tension, Reza, is there between the different sects here in Lahore, between Sunnis and Shias? I mean, this is really considered the cultural capital of Pakistan.
It is, and what we have to point out that this is not a Sunni Shia conflict. This strictly has to do with the Ahmadi sect, this minority Ahmadi sect that believes that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was a prophet, and the Sunni Muslims in Pakistan, especially the extremist groups, are staunchly against the Ahmadis. And there is tension. There has been tension for years between the Ahmadis. Their activists have voiced their concern about how they're being discriminated. They don't believe the government is standing up for their rights. But this type of violent attack, I know I've been here for 2.5 years, I haven't seen this type of violent attack against what appears to be 2 Ahmadi mosques. I haven't seen this before.
CNN's Reza Sayah in Pakistan. He knows the situation here in Lahore well on the ground. Reza, thanks. We'll continue to check in with you. We're hearing right now that GeoTV is reporting 5 people have been killed. We're trying to get more information, but look, if you look in the middle of the screen in that round red circle, you see someone crouching behind a car that looked to me like a security official with a gun in his hand. Reza Sayah was just reporting the areas in which this is unfolding. The 2 separate ones. Model Town is an upscale neighborhood of Lahore. An explosion was heard there. And then he was telling us that in Gari Shaho, we were hearing a gunfire between presumably the attackers and security forces there on the ground. As you can see, local police and security forces are on the scene. They may be engaging attackers right now. We will continue to follow this story, but what's important to understand here, that this appears, as Reza was saying, this is not a Sunni-Shia conflict, although there have been tensions. This is not what this is about. This is against a specific group called the Ahmadi group, where Sunni groups don't accept a prophet of theirs called Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. We will continue to follow this story. There are dramatic pictures of a shootout and some kind of scenes unfolding here that Lahore has not seen before. Violent attacks like this are rare. We hear 5 people have been killed.